and most of us secretly believe we're destined to be losers. But what if I told you that this entire framework is not only wrong, but it's actually blocking you from receiving what's rightfully yours? You see, the universe operates on very different principles than what we've been taught. Think about it this way. When you plant a seed in fertile soil and give it water and sunlight, does it struggle to become a tree? Does it have to compete with other seeds to grow? No. It simply follows its natural pattern of expansion. The universe wants to give to you. It's literally designed for expansion and abundance. But we've been standing in our own way with our limited thinking. Here's the scientific part that might blow your mind. Quantum physics has shown us that our thoughts and emotions actually influence reality at the most fundamental level. When you buy that lottery ticket from a place of desperation, fear, or "I need this because I'm lacking," you're sending out a vibrational frequency that actually repels what you want. It's like trying to tune into a radio station while broadcasting on a completely different frequency. But when you align your thoughts and feelings with already having what you want, when you operate from abundance instead of lack, something magical happens. You become a magnet for opportunities, synchronicities, and yes, even lottery wins. But here's the beautiful twist. By the time you master this state of being, you might not even need the lottery because abundance will be flowing to you in ways you never imagined. Now, let's get practical, because theory without action is just mental entertainment. The first step is to completely reframe your relationship with money and abundance. Instead of thinking, "I need to win the lottery because I don't have enough," start thinking, "Money flows to me easily and in perfect ways." Feel the difference? One comes from desperation, the other from expectation. Step 2, and this is where it gets fun. Start acting as if you've already won. No, I'm not telling you to quit your job and buy a yacht. I'm telling you to start feeling genuinely grateful for the abundance that's already in your life. Every morning when you wake up, spend 5 minutes appreciating what you have. That roof over your head, that morning coffee, that friend who makes you laugh. Gratitude is the fastest way to shift from lack consciousness to abundance consciousness. Step 3. Get specific about your vision, but stay unattached to how it shows up. Maybe you want $1 million. Great. But instead of obsessing over those specific lottery numbers, get clear on what that million would give you. Is it freedom? Is it the ability to help others? Is it peace of mind? Focus on the feeling, not just the money. Here's step 4, and this might sound counterintuitive, but start giving. Even if it's just $1 to someone who needs it more than you do. When you give from a place of joy, rather than obligation, you're telling the universe, "I have more than enough to share." This opens up the floodgates of receiving because you're operating from abundance instead of scarcity. Step 5 is about timing and inspired action. Buy your lottery tickets, but not from desperation. Buy them when you feel inspired, when it feels light and fun. And here's the key. Buy them with the same energy you'd have if you were already wealthy and just playing for the joy of it. Release the outcome completely. You're not buying hope. You're playing a cosmic game of possibility. But let me share something even more important with you. As you practice these principles, you're going to start noticing that money and opportunities begin showing up in your life in the most unexpected ways. You might get an unexpected refund, find money you forgot about, receive a job offer out of nowhere, or have someone offer to pay you for something you love doing. The universe has infinite ways to deliver abundance to you, and the lottery is just one tiny possibility in an ocean of options. I remember working with someone who was absolutely obsessed with winning the lottery. She had systems, she had numbers, she had spreadsheets. But she was operating from pure desperation because she was drowning in debt. When she shifted her focus from "I need the lottery to save me" to "I am open to receiving abundance in perfect ways," the most amazing thing happened. Within 2 months, she received an inheritance from a distant relative she didn't even know existed, got a promotion at work, and yes, she did win a small lottery prize. But by then, she didn't need it because abundance was flowing from everywhere. The truth is, my dear friend, the lottery is just the universe's way of getting your attention. It's saying, "Look, see how easily I can move money around? See how quickly things can change? Now imagine what I can do when you really trust me and align with abundance in all areas of your life." So here's your homework. And I want you to start this today. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. First, write down 3 things you're genuinely grateful for right now. Feel that appreciation in your body. Second, decide on one small way you can give or help someone else today, even if it's just a sincere compliment. Third, the next time you buy a lottery ticket, do it from joy, not desperation. Smile when you buy it. Send love to whoever sells it to you. Expect miracles, but don't be attached to the specific form they take. And here's what I want you to remember. Above all else, you are not separate from abundance. You are abundance. You are made of the same creative force that spins galaxies and grows flowers from tiny seeds. The only difference between you and someone who seems to have it all is their relationship with this truth. They've remembered what you're about to remember. So go ahead, play that cosmic lottery of life with joy and expectation. Buy those tickets if it brings you happiness. But know that the real jackpot isn't in those numbers on that slip of paper. The real jackpot is when you wake up every morning knowing that you're supported, loved, and that abundance is your natural state. When you truly get this, winning becomes inevitable because you can't lose at a game where you're already the prize. Now, I want to hear from you in the comments below. Tell me about one unexpected way abundance has shown up in your life recently. It could be finding a parking spot when you needed it, receiving an unexpected kindness from a stranger, or discovering money in an old jacket pocket. Share your story, because when we celebrate these little miracles together, we create even more space for bigger ones to show up. And if this message resonated with you, if you felt that little spark of recognition in your heart, make sure you subscribe to this channel, because we're going to keep delivering these powerful, practical insights that can transform your life in minutes, not hours. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the next dose of abundance wisdom. Remember, you don't need to spend your whole day watching self-help videos. You just need the right insights applied at the right moment. And that's exactly what we're here to give you. Until next time, keep expecting miracles. Keep playing in the field of infinite possibility, and remember, the universe is always conspiring in your favor. You've got this. And I've got your back every step of the way. Think of this as your daily shot of espresso for the soul, quick, potent, and guaranteed to wake up parts of your life you didn't even know were sleeping. We don't believe in wasting your time because, frankly, your time is precious, and transformation doesn't require you to sit through a feature-length film to get one good idea. I've tested every technique I share with you, and I only give you what actually works. No theoretical fluff, no borrowed wisdom I haven't personally proven. Just real results from a real person who's walked this path and found the shortcuts. So why does salt work when so many other things have failed you? Here's the beautiful truth that most people never learn. Everything in this universe is energy, vibrating at different frequencies. Your thoughts, your emotions, your very intentions create ripples in the invisible fabric of reality. Now, modern science is finally catching up to what mystics have known for thousands of years. Salt, chemically speaking, is a perfect crystal structure, IPS. It's nature's own geometric miracle. Each grain is a tiny geometric powerhouse that naturally purifies and harmonizes energy around it. When you place salt with intention, you're not just sprinkling seasoning around your house like some confused chef. You're creating energetic anchors that hold space for your dreams to manifest. Here's something fascinating that most people don't know. Salt naturally generates negative ions when it's exposed to air and moisture. These are the same ions that make you feel so refreshed near waterfalls, beaches, or after a thunderstorm. NASA studies have shown that negative ions improve mental clarity, reduce stress hormones, and actually boost serotonin production in your brain. So while you're working with salt spiritually, you're also creating a scientifically proven environment for better mood, clearer thinking, and reduced anxiety. It's like getting 2 transformations for the price of 1. Think of salt as your spiritual Wi-Fi booster. You know how your internet works better when you position the router just right? Salt does the same thing for the energy in your home. It amplifies good vibes, clears out the mental fog, and creates what I like to call manifestation hotspots. Areas where your intentions get supercharged and the universe pays extra attention to your requests. But here's the key difference between salt work and all those other techniques that left you feeling empty. Salt doesn't require you to believe in it to work. The negative ions are being generated whether you understand the science or not. The crystalline structure is harmonizing energy whether you feel it or not. This isn't about positive thinking. This is about creating optimal conditions for success, period. Now, let's talk about your real challenge here. You're not lacking ambition or dreams. Goodness knows you have plenty of those. What you're missing is the energetic foundation that supports those dreams. You're trying to build a castle on quicksand, and then wondering why everything keeps sinking. Your home environment is either working for you or against you, and most of the time, it's been working against you without you even realizing it. Every space holds memory. Every room carries the emotional residue of everything that's happened there. The arguments, the tears, the frustrations, the sleepless nights worrying about money. Over time, this creates what I call energetic sludge, a thick, invisible layer of accumulated negativity that makes everything harder than it needs to be. It's like trying to run a marathon while wearing a weighted vest you can't see. You know something's slowing you down, but you can't figure out what it is. Here's your 5-step salt transformation system that's going to change everything. And I want you to think of this not as some mystical ritual, but as energetic home improvement. You're essentially rewiring your space for success. First, place a small bowl of sea salt in the wealth corner of your home. That's the far left corner when you walk through your front door. This isn't just folk wisdom, this is energy physics. Salt naturally absorbs negative ions and clears stagnant energy, while the wealth corner is where abundance energy likes to gather and throw its little prosperity parties. I like to use a beautiful bowl for this, something that makes me smile when I look at it, because here's what most people miss. Aesthetics matter in energy work. If you're using a chipped coffee mug you hate, you're sending mixed messages to the universe. Use something that feels abundant to you, even if it's just a pretty dish you found at the dollar store. Second, sprinkle a pinch of salt across your threshold every morning for 7 days. Your doorway is the mouth of your home. It's where energy enters and exits. By blessing this space with salt, you're essentially putting up a velvet rope that says, VIP energy only, please. You're becoming the bouncer of your own energetic nightclub, and trust me, you want to be very selective about who gets in. After the 7 days, you can do this weekly, or whenever you feel like your space needs a refresh. Some of my students do it every Sunday, as part of their weekly reset ritual. Third, keep a small dish of salt by your bedside table. Your bedroom is where you do your most important spiritual work, sleeping. During sleep, your subconscious mind is like a sponge, soaking up whatever energy surrounds you. Salt near your bed ensures you're absorbing pure, clean energy all night long, instead of yesterday's worries and tomorrow's anxieties, having a midnight dance party in your dreams. I actually keep mine in a little ceramic dish that matches my bedroom decor, because remember, we're going for beautiful functionality here, not witchy weirdness. Fourth, place salt in the 4 corners of your most used room, probably your living room or kitchen. This creates what I call an energy square, a protected space where good fortune can marinate and multiply. It's like creating an invisible greenhouse for your intentions, where they can grow without being trampled by doubt or destroyed by negative thinking. You don't need much. Just a small pinch in each corner will do. I like to do this when I'm cleaning anyway, so it feels like part of my regular home maintenance routine. Fifth, and this one is my personal favorite, put a line of salt across your windowsills once a month. Windows are the eyes of your home. And just like your eyes can let in light or darkness, your windows can let in uplifting energy or draining influences. Salt on the windowsills acts like spiritual sunglasses, filtering out what doesn't serve you while welcoming in all the good stuff. This is especially powerful if you live in a busy area or have neighbors who bring drama to the neighborhood. You're essentially creating an energy filter that lets the good stuff through while keeping the chaos outside where it belongs. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, but what if my family thinks I've lost my mind? What if the neighbors see me sprinkling salt around, like I'm preparing for a very strange recipe? Here's the thing. You don't need to announce your salt strategy to the world. This is your quiet revolution, your secret weapon against mediocrity. And if anyone asks, just tell them you read that salt helps with humidity, or something equally practical and true. I've had students tell their skeptical spouses that salt helps with air purification, which is actually scientifically accurate, so you're not even lying. But let me share something personal with you. When I first started doing this, my own family thought I'd gone a little overboard with the spiritual stuff. My sister actually rolled her eyes so hard I thought they might fall out of her head. But you know what happened? 3 weeks later, she called me asking for the salt thing, because she'd noticed how much calmer and happier I seemed, and she wanted some of whatever I was having. Now she's one of my biggest advocates, and she teaches her own friends about energy work. Sometimes the best evangelism is just living so well that people start asking what your secret is. The magic happens not just in the placing of the salt, but in your intention while you're doing it. As you place each portion, take a moment to mentally declare what you want that space to hold. This corner holds my financial abundance. This threshold welcomes only loving relationships. This bedroom supports my deepest healing and most inspired dreams. You're not just decorating with condiments, you're programming your environment for success. And here's a little secret that amplifies everything. As you're placing the salt, speak your intentions out loud if you can, or whisper them if you need to be discreet. Sound waves carry intention even more powerfully than thoughts alone. I like to say something like, I bless this space with abundance, protection, and joy. May only the highest good enter here, and may all that serves my growth be multiplied. Feel free to use your own words. The universe understands the language of sincere intention, not perfect spiritual vocabulary. Here's what you need to understand about timing. The universe responds to consistency, not perfection. You don't need to wait for the perfect moon phase or consult 17 different spiritual calendars. You can start this tonight, right after dinner, with whatever salt you have on hand. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. And the same goes for transforming your living space into a manifestation powerhouse. However, if you want to add a little extra oomph to your salt work, new moons are particularly powerful times for setting intentions, and full moons are great for releasing what no longer serves you. But honestly, any Tuesday afternoon, when you're motivated, is more powerful than waiting for the perfect cosmic alignment that never comes. And let's talk about what type of salt to use, because I know someone's going to ask. Sea salt is wonderful because it carries the energy of the ocean, vast, flowing, and abundant. Himalayan pink salt is beautiful and has a gentle, nurturing energy. But you know what? Regular table salt from the grocery store works too, especially when you can't afford the fancy stuff right now. The universe doesn't care about your budget, it cares about your intention. I've seen profound transformations happen with 99-cent salt from the corner store, because the person using it was absolutely committed to change. One thing I absolutely love about salt work is that it's practically free and completely reversible. If you don't like the results, you can vacuum it up and pretend this conversation never happened. But I have a feeling that in about 2 weeks, you're going to be messaging me about the sudden surge of opportunities, the unexpected money showing up, the relationships improving, and that general feeling that life has started flowing in your favor instead of against you. I get these messages constantly, and they never get old. Just last month, Sarah from Ohio wrote to tell me that within 10 days of doing the SALT protocol, she got a call about a job interview for a position she'd applied to months ago and forgotten about. Maria from Texas said her teenage daughter, who had been sullen and argumentative for months, suddenly started being helpful and affectionate again. And David from California reported that his chronic insomnia improved dramatically after placing salt by his bedside. Now, I can't promise you'll get exactly these results, because everyone's situation is unique. But what I can promise is that you'll start noticing positive shifts in areas you didn't even know were blocked. Remember, your home is not just where you live. It's your launching pad for everything you want to become. Every morning when you wake up, you're either being supported by your environment or sabotaged by it. Salt gives you the power to tip those scales permanently in your favor. It's like having a 24/7 energetic support team working behind the scenes to clear obstacles and amplify opportunities. Here's something most people never consider. Your home is actually an extension of your energy field. Just like your thoughts and emotions affect your physical body, The energy in your living space affects your mental state, your decision-making ability, and even your luck. When you clear and bless your space with salt, you're essentially expanding your personal energy field to include your entire home. You're creating a sacred container where your highest self can emerge and thrive. So, here's what I want you to do right now. Yes, literally right now. Pause this video, go to your kitchen, grab some salt, and place just one small bowl in your wealth corner. Don't overthink it. Don't research the perfect type of salt. Don't wait until you have the perfect bowl. And definitely don't wait until your house is clean enough or organized enough or ready enough. Just do it. Take action while the inspiration is hot, because inspired action is worth more than perfect planning. The universe rewards movement, not preparation. And if you're watching this on your phone while you're out and about, then I want you to make a mental commitment right now to do this as soon as you get home. Don't let this become another good idea that gets filed away in your mental someday folder. Someday is a place where dreams go to die. Today is where transformation happens. Then come back and tell me in the comments which location you chose first and why. I read every single comment because your journey matters to me, and I love seeing how these simple shifts create ripples of positive change in real lives. Some of my most popular videos have come from questions and success stories shared in the comments, so you might actually be helping other people with your share. If this video gave you that little spark of maybe this could actually work, hit that like button to help other people find this message when they need it most. And here's my promise to you. Subscribe to this channel, and I'll keep delivering these powerful, practical techniques that take minutes to implement but create lasting transformation. No fluff, no filler, just pure, concentrated wisdom that honors both your intelligence and your precious time. Your future self is going to thank you for every small, intentional step you take today. The universe is always conspiring in your favor, but sometimes it needs a little salt to season the deal. Ah, now that's the song we can orchestrate. Here's the core challenge. Most people don't realize they are speaking against themselves all day long. They affirm poverty more faithfully than they affirm wealth. They are loyal to lack, committed to worry, married to doubt. That's why it matters. Because you cannot invite $50 million into a house where every room is decorated with scarcity. The house must be redecorated with new words, new thoughts, new expectations. Let's make this simple and logical. Your subconscious mind is like fertile soil. Whatever you plant there, whether roses or weeds grows, your words are the seeds. When you say, "I can't afford it," you plant weeds. When you say, "The money I need comes to me at the right time," you plant roses. The soil doesn't argue. It doesn't say, "Oh, I like this seed better." It simply grows what you put in, and your life becomes the garden. Some of you are living in a jungle of, "I can't, I don't, I never, it's too hard." It's time to replant. So, how do you actually summon $50 million with words? I'll break it down into simple steps. And I promise, this isn't about waving a magic wand and sitting on the couch waiting for a golden briefcase to fall from the sky. This is about aligning your speech, your thoughts, and your actions so money has no choice but to find you. Step 1, choose your declaration. Stop saying what you don't want. Instead, create a sentence that announces what you do want, as if it already belongs to you. Something like, "I am a magnet for $50 million in opportunities, wealth, and joy." Notice I didn't just say money. Add joy, add opportunities, add the flavor of life you actually want. 50 million with misery is a curse. 50 million with joy is freedom. Step 2, repeat it like you mean it. Don't mumble it once a week. Don't whisper it half-heartedly when you're scrolling through social media. Declare it out loud daily, morning and night. Say it with energy. If you have to, stand in front of the mirror and pretend you're auditioning for the role of wealthy, joyful person who just manifested 50 million. Act it out. Your subconscious doesn't know the difference between play and reality. Step 3, back it with action. Words without action are like writing a grocery list and never going to the store. You'll stay hungry. If you affirm, I am open to $50 million, then you must also be open to learning new skills, starting projects, making connections, and stepping into opportunities. You can't keep affirming wealth and then keep saying no to every chance that comes your way because you're scared or lazy. Step 4. Guard your mouth. Wealth isn't only summoned by what you say in the morning, it's also destroyed by what you say in the afternoon. If you affirm abundance but then complain about prices, gossip about broke friends, or keep saying, "It's so hard to make money," you cancel your own order. It's like calling a restaurant, ordering steak, and then shouting into the phone, "Cancel it, I hate steak." Guard your mouth. Let every word lean toward increase, not decrease. Step 5. Celebrate small proofs. Maybe the first thing that shows up isn't 50 million. Maybe it's $50 you didn't expect, or a new client, or someone paying you back when you'd already written it off. Don't roll your eyes and say, "That's not 50 million. Celebrate it. That's the universe saying, "Do you trust me with small before I give you big?" Treat every little arrival like it's the drum roll before the grand entrance. Step 6. Remove the deadline. This one is important. Don't suffocate your 50 million with impatience. Don't say, "If it doesn't happen by Friday, this stuff doesn't work." Money doesn't like desperate energy. It likes open hands. Say, "It is mine by divine right, and it arrives in perfect timing." That way, you're not choking it with anxiety. You're inviting it with faith. Now, let's sprinkle in some humor, because otherwise, this can sound too heavy. Imagine you walk into Starbucks and instead of saying, "I'd like a caramel latte," you say, "I'd like, I don't know if I can afford it. Maybe just water. No, never mind. I'll just smell the coffee and leave." The barista would be confused, right? Well, that's what you've been doing to the universe. Make a clear order. Be confident about it. And for heaven's sake, stop sending mixed signals. Here's another thing. Don't go announcing to everyone, "I'm manifesting $50 million. Some people will clap, others will laugh, and some will quietly hope you fail. Keep your sacred words sacred. Say them to yourself, write them down, live them out. Wealth doesn't need a press conference. It needs your faith. I want you to try something right now. Out loud say, $50 million is flowing into my life through doors known and unknown, expected and unexpected. Don't whisper, say it boldly. Doesn't that feel a little electrifying? Like you've just knocked on a very large, very golden door. That's the feeling to hold on to. So here's your call to action. Don't just nod at this and move on with your day. Write down your declaration right now. Tape it to your mirror. Put it in your phone reminders. Say it when you wake up. Say it before bed. And most importantly, live like it's true. Take one small action today. Send that email. Start that project. Learn that skill that proves you're serious. 50 million isn't summoned by words alone. It's summoned by words plus consistent movement. Let me close with this. The first time you declare something bold, you'll feel silly. The second time, you'll feel hopeful. By the 10th time, you'll feel powerful. And by the 100th time, your subconscious will accept it as reality, and life will begin rearranging itself to make it true. Don't underestimate how fast things can change once your words are aligned. So keep speaking life, keep declaring wealth, keep trusting that the words you plant today are growing tomorrow's fortune. And remember, the universe is always listening, always echoing back what you say. Give it something magnificent to echo. If this stirred something in you, if you're ready to rewire your words and call in the abundance that's been waiting for you, then don't just leave quietly. Drop a comment with your new declaration. Share this with someone who needs a financial breakthrough, and subscribe so you don't miss the next dose of wealth wisdom. Your 50 million is already waiting. The question is, Will you speak it into the room? Every idea you have, every dream that refuses to die inside you, is like a blank check waiting to be signed by your belief. But most people never sign it because they keep asking, "Where's the money?" instead of saying, "I'm ready to receive." You see, money isn't a number in your account. It's a vibration. Abundance is a frequency, and until you tune into it, you'll keep hearing static. Imagine you're sitting in your car trying to find your favorite radio station. If you're even slightly off the frequency, all you hear is noise. But once you align that dial just right, the music flows effortlessly. That's exactly how abundance works. The universe is constantly broadcasting wealth, joy, and opportunity, but you have to tune your mind to receive it. Now, how do you do that? Let's start by clearing the interference. The biggest interference is fear. Fear that you don't deserve it. Fear that it's too late. Fear that you'll never get ahead. But remember this, fear is just faith pointed in the wrong direction. When you fear lack, you're believing in the power of scarcity. When you have faith, you're believing in the power of supply. It's the same energy, just reversed. So, start by redirecting it. Say to yourself right now, "I am the receiver of divine supply. What belongs to me cannot be lost." Don't just repeat it mechanically, feel it. Imagine the check already in your hands, the ink still fresh, your name written in bold letters across it, because the universe doesn't respond to words, it responds to vibration. Here's something fascinating. Every time you speak in alignment with abundance, the energy around you shifts to accommodate that truth. But every time you say things like, "I'm broke," "I can't afford that," "It's not for people like me," the universe simply nods and says, "As you wish." Because it takes your words as commands, not complaints. So be mindful. You're not waiting for your miracle. Your words are creating it. Now, let's get practical. The first step to claiming your universal check is acknowledgement. You must first see it in your mind before you can hold it in your hand. Close your eyes each morning and visualize that check arriving. Don't worry about how it comes. That's the universe's department. Your job is to believe it's already on its way. The second step is gratitude. Gratitude is your signature on the check. Without it, the funds can't be released. When you wake up in the morning, instead of checking your phone, check your blessings. Thank the universe for what's already here. Because every moment you express gratitude, you're confirming your account is active. Gratitude is the receipt of abundance before it even arrives. And the third step is alignment. Alignment means your actions match your affirmations. You can't say, "I am abundant," while treating yourself like a leftover. Dress like abundance. Speak like abundance. Walk into every room like your breakthrough is already waiting there. Because when your energy reflects prosperity, prosperity finds you irresistible. I'll tell you a little story. There was once a woman who needed $10,000 desperately. She prayed, affirmed, visualized all of it. But nothing happened for weeks. One day, she decided to stop begging and start believing. She went out, bought herself a small bouquet of flowers, and said aloud, "These are my celebration flowers for the check that's already mine." Within days, she received a business opportunity that paid her more than she asked for. Do you see what happened? The moment she shifted from lack to gratitude, her vibration changed, and the universe matched it. And that's the key. The universe mirrors your energy. If you're desperate, it sends you more situations to stay desperate. If you're calm and trusting, it sends you proof that you're cared for. So, I want you to relax. Take a deep breath right now and say, "I am worthy of abundance. My check is already written. I now claim it with joy." You might laugh a little saying that, and that's good. Humor raises vibration. You can't attract miracles while frowning. So, smile while you say it. Imagine the universe smiling right back, saying, "Finally, you got the message." Now, let's address the elephant in the room, doubt. Doubt is that sneaky voice whispering, "What if this is all nonsense?" Oh, that voice loves to show up right when your breakthrough is around the corner. But remember this, doubt is the tax you pay for faith. It only means your old programming is being challenged. Instead of fighting doubt, observe it and then replace it. When it says, It won't work. Reply. Watch me. Let's talk about energy for a moment, because this is where the logic behind all this comes in. Science tells us that everything is energy, including your thoughts. Thoughts are electromagnetic signals that attract frequencies of similar vibration. When you constantly think lack, you magnetize lack. When you think abundance, you magnetize opportunities, people, and ideas that match abundance.